What's up, Voyagers? Welcome to another episode. I'm Aaron.
I'm Hayden, and today we're at our 18th National Park in the Badlands in South Dakota, and it is wild here. Like, I've never seen anything like this. It's crazy, crazy town.
So one of the things we learned is that this area actually used to be underwater about 65 million years ago, which is insane when you look around and look at the different terrain and to know that there were sea life and warm water what were
they, like crocodiles? What were those things?
There were alligators and mosasaurs.
So we drove in this morning from the north side of the park, and the visitor center is actually like all the way through the park. So we already got a little bit of a glimpse. We kind of just drove quickly to get to the visitor center. We saw some bighorn sheep, which we've been looking for the last couple of stops we've done. And so we're just gonna do maybe a little bit of hiking. It's an off-trail park, which is interesting. So it means you don't have to stay on a trail. Like, we could just walk right behind us up this mountain if we wanted to, which is pretty neat. That's not usually like a typical thing that you can do in a national park. So maybe we'll find some cool off the beaten track things that aren't people loaded.
We have heard that there is a group of bachelor, or that's what they call them, bighorn sheep. So we're gonna try and go find them because they have the really cool curved horns. We've already seen it looks like female bighorn sheep because they have just kind of the whoop little doodads, but I really would like to see the big curly horn guys.
Are rams the same thing as bighorn sheep, just they're all males? Is there a female ram?
It'd be a ewe.
And is that the same thing?
Well, the female bighorn sheep is a ewe, and I believe that the male bighorn sheep is a ram.
Is a ram. Interesting. So I guess they have a whole bachelor colony of all dudes just chilling out here, waiting for some hot ladies to walk by.
Broing it up.
What else?
That's probably good enough. We've been rambling long enough.
Have we rambled long enough?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go see what this cool park has to offer. So our first hike is the Notch Trail. And it's only a mile and a half, but it says it's going to take like 1.5 to 2 hours, and we have to like climb up this like log ladder thing, and then it says it's not for people who are afraid of heights, so we might be climbing up into these mountains, which will be neat. Let's do it. Wild. Like, where are we right now? I feel like we're on Mars or something.
Yeah, we made it up to the top of the Notch, which once you get to the top, it opens into these just breathtaking views overlooking the plains and other rock structures and formations. It's indescribable.
It's just a steep drop off. You just walk right up to the edge and there's hundreds of feet down there to just walk off. This is really neat. Really, really neat. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah, let's see what else we can find.
So another fun fact that we learned is that the bison are really important to the ecosystem here because they help turn up the soil, which helps like the water levels of something, and then they are also pollinators like bees. So all the seeds get stuck to their fur, and then as they walk around, they pollinate the fields. Same thing with prairie dogs.
We also learned that prairie dogs carry the plague.
But they also help. Their burrows and their tunnels and everything also are an integral part of the prairie land. And so what happened was when all the buffalo were nearly extinct, like the health of the area, I guess, started to falter. We're going to take some photos. Plus, it's just been fun taking photos. Like, I feel like we're on Mars.
Yeah, it's indescribable. I mean, we had an idea of what we were getting into when we were coming down here, and we started to see the terrain change, and we were like, oh, you know, it's going to be a little bit like Theodore Roosevelt. And we like turned the corner, and we were both just blown away because it was not anything that we expected.
No, like Theodore Roosevelt was cool because they were canyonlands, but these are like pointy rock formations, just like way cooler.
Way cooler.
Way cooler.
The coolest.